Welcome to the K-pop after party. Last night I saw KATSEYE at their Beautiful Chaos tour stop in San Francisco. It was an incredible experience. We're going to do a concert recap tonight. And although KATSEYE is not considered typical K-pop, it was amazing nonetheless. So let's get ready for our KATSEYE after party. So I was at night one of the Beautiful Chaos tour in San Francisco. There's another show tonight, so if you're going to that, you're going to have a great time. You may not want to watch this until tomorrow because there will be spoilers, but if you are going and you want to watch, it'll be fun pre-gaming with you. If you've already gone to another date on this tour, you'll have already seen some of these clips before, but we're going to have a party nonetheless. I've been watching Popstar Dream Academy and seeing the hard work that goes into forming a group, and forming this group in particular has been a lot of fun. So I recommend watching that series on Netflix, and you'll appreciate this group and their music even more when you know the dedication that goes into forming a group and really performing at the top of your game in such a cutthroat world of music production, music performance. And so last night I got to see the epitome of that as I saw these 6 members put on a phenomenal show, get the crowd engaged, do some crazy acrobatics, and just really shine on this stage in San Francisco. So we're gonna go through kind of arriving to San Francisco, my experience in the venue, the amazing performances, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So without further ado, I got to the Bill Graham Civic Auditorium about 2 hours to showtime. The line moved really fast, actually, which is not always the case. So they were dialed at that venue. Everyone was super friendly. The merch line, I heard, went about 45 minutes from the back of the line, which is pretty typical for these types of shows. And I went up to the balcony where I was seated. I was in the middle, kind of like looking down at the stage, so it was perfect. You're going to see these shots, just had a great view to see the whole stage and all the performances. And the show kicked off about 8:30, and we're going to get into some of those clips. And again, just prepare yourself. There's some unexpected moments, some technical difficulties handled with complete grace. These girls were so well trained and so ready for everything thrown at them on this first world tour. And you're just going to see some amazing personalities and just unexpected dance breaks. And I think that's the thing that really shined for me too. You're going to find out is just the dance breaks were so fun. I just nothing could have prepared me to see KATSEYE last night because it just, I guess, superseded all expectations. It was so high energy, the diversity of the crowd, young, old, all races. It was just so fun. The atmosphere was just like perfect for a concert. So if you're planning to see KATSEYE, you're going to have a great time. And if you are on the fence about it, absolutely go. So let's get into the clips. First one, I didn't do all the songs in this show, just so you know. I'm just doing some of them, highlighting it. We're going to keep it light and fun, have a great party. But if you want to watch like a full concert experience, you might want to check out some other clips on YouTube. But we're going to keep it going and start with the intro, a very, very powerful opening video sequence, and then the first song, Debut. It was so loud in there, you couldn't even hear yourself thinking. You were immersed. Map overview of SF there. And the crowd went wild. I love this like ominous opening sequence. I love that it doesn't cut away. It's just that long sequence showing everybody in a line, building this anticipation of the girls we're about to see. And there they come from the middle stage. The lighting was so bright, but it was really, really wonderfully set up stage.
Know just how to make a scene, just me, myself, my best
You're going to notice that everybody in that venue knew the words to every song. That's got to be so fun for this group of girls who kind of went from not being nobodies, but being not known at all. And then going through this process where it was so competitive. Again, I encourage you to watch the Netflix series of how this group was formed, but just how cutthroat it was, like how you had to be at the top of your game and then go above and beyond that because the people you were competing against to get to this stage right here was just immense pressure. And then to pop out on this stage on your first world tour and hearing everybody screaming your songs, that's got to feel so cool. And although this is about 2/3 of the way through the tour, I bet it does not get old for these girls. It was so powerful. And they handle it like pros. Complete swagger. And here's the first dance break we're going to get into. Again, first song out the gate, we have this crazy dance break that I wasn't expecting. Just the lights were so bright, the music was so loud, everybody's energy was just so peak right here. And again, it carried through the whole stage, or through the whole show rather. But to see this first dance break, these unexpected moments, because I didn't see any clips of this show before going into it, and I'm glad I didn't spoil it. This was awesome. The backup dancers, too, through this whole show were so impressive. Daniela is such a good dancer. They all are, but she really shined through the performances last night, too. So tight, so in sync. That bounce at the end, the energy was high. Oh my gosh. Nothing could have prepared me for this show. Again, the energy was just inexplicably high. We're going to keep going through these songs. I knew most of them. Again, this is not going to be complete set list in this video, but we go into Game Boy, and it brought the energy down a little bit, but just goes into something a little bit more smooth and slow. I really like Game Boy. You see a fair amount of light sticks there in the crowd, which is awesome. Again, for a newer group, already seeing like the typical things that you would see, not necessarily K-pop, but at a K-pop-esque type of show. So that was really cool to see the support that people are already having for this amazing group. The other cool thing is, again, talking about how great of performers they are. There are sometimes groups where one person is considered like the best dancer or the best rapper or the best vocalist. The members of KATSEYE are so well-rounded. All of them dance at a 10. All of them sing at a 10. There's not a 10 and a 9 and a 8 of singing, dancing, rapping. They're all 10s, which is so fun. Every song whoever is spotlighted at any given moment, the energy is going to be there, the skill is going to be there, and it's just going to keep the party rolling. And we're going to keep the party rolling. On to the next song I have queued up, I'm Pretty. just hanging out there on the steps. Oh, they're such good singers. See, Daniela just like, her energy on every single dance move is a 12. It's so fun to watch. All right, so we had 3 songs. Now we're going to get into the member intros, and they were so fired up. Let's do it.
I want to hear you louder one more time. San Francisco!
The volume doesn't do it justice. It was crazy loud.
1, 2. Hey, it's KATSEYE. Hey, San Francisco. I'm Sophia.
And the pop for every member when you hear everybody cheering, equal.
Thank you for the warm welcome. It's our first time here for our first tour as KATSEYE. It's so great to welcome you all to the beautiful Chaos Tour. So many dreams are coming true right now on this stage, and it's all because of you all. San Francisco, what's up? I'm Laura. I'm so excited to be here. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to get really, really loud. Can you love me? Louder.
I was like, give my ears a break, come on. Yunche. It was her birthday the next day, actually, which is today if you're watching this on Saturday, the 6th.
I'm so excited. We've been waiting forever for this moment. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Hola, San Francisco! We can't believe we're here. You all look so amazing. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I hope you all enjoy the show. We have a lot planned for you all. I love you guys. Thank you. Mwah. Good evening, San Francisco. I'm Manal, and I'm so happy to be here with you tonight. I think this might be the hottest crowd we've had so far. You guys look hot.
You think they said it to everyone? We were the hottest crowd.
What's up, San? You go, girl. What's up, San Francisco? It's Megan.
See right there, that's not necessarily like a technical difficulty, but just talking over one another, it's not like handled in a clumsy way. They just roll with it and totally rock it. I didn't include it, but later, like there was some issue with, I don't know if it was the screen or the lighting. So there was like a moment where they just kept talking in between some of their stages for a long time. And they actually said, sorry, we're having technical difficulties right now. And it wasn't like weird at all. They just like kept talking and didn't try to hide it. They owned it. And I think that's really cool. As like a new performer, you might try to like, hide it, or you might get off stage and just, the crowd might wonder and then they come back on and the show goes on. But the fact that they like call it out and were completely well accustomed to being in front of people, trained well to just like continue speaking off the cuff, I thought that was really cool and shows that the dedication they put into this performance and just being a well-oiled machine, this group, really paid off.
You know what my favorite thing ever is? Being able to see all the light sticks shining so bright tonight. I also see a lot of pink-haired baddies in the crowd.
So the members gave their introductions. We moved into the next song, which was Mean Girls. This is a song that I didn't know, but it was a beautiful one. And you'll see some of the screens. They really utilized those LED screens really well, showing just different imagery and really complementing the lights and complementing the story of the songs. The stairs moved too. They came together. That was cool. See the screens, that's the up top. It was cool that you get to see even more going on, just total sensory overload in the best way. Beautiful song. Let's get into the next one. I just want to keep this party rolling with KATSEYE. Tonight I Might. Another similar sound, kind of like a more soothing, melodic one. So fun. They got some selfie sticks out there, which was cool. That's live video of them. And there are those epic lights. Like, they were so blinding. Not in a bad way, but it was just so cool. Like, you really feel like you're in this spaceship almost. Bill Graham, it's a big venue, but still like really small enough to feel like it's an intimate concert. Because I know the next concert and the next tour by KATSEYE will probably be arenas. It's gonna be insane. So I'm glad I got to see them. Probably for half the price that it's gonna be next time, but it was amazing. The next song we're going to do is one that hasn't been released yet. Again, I didn't know that because I just didn't know if I didn't know the song yet. It's called Internet Girl. It's a great song, and it's fun that the girls had a chance to talk about it a little bit after the song. Internet Girl. They are the pros of making songs and making dances go viral on social media. I mean, Internet Girl, it's already calling that out, but then like the dance and just like the sound of it all, it's just meant for like TikTok virality. So this was a fun song, and just like already seeing the trajectory of these girls and all that they do just goes so massive. To see this one live was a great time. You see that online already. People are hungry for KATSEYE songs. They know them.
I could see people doing the choreography. Like, who here has learned it already?
Again, just people want these songs to come out. They are so ready for KATSEYE that they just already know songs that haven't even been released yet. So I thought that was phenomenal. I must admit, I did look up the set list ahead of this concert, so I knew what was coming next. There was a girl next to me. She's a big KATSEYE fan. She had the light stick and everything. And I said, hey, you're going to want to film this next one because this was a fun moment. Not necessarily their song, but a moment that went viral nonetheless. We've seen this online. Again, KATSEYE is just, they are the queens of viral moments. And if any other group, you know, was to be in that Gap commercial or to come out and do that, like, it would be fun and it would rock, but like the fact that like they went that big with just a commercial shows that their dancing abilities, their charisma is just off the charts to make that moment, even one from a commercial, to be included in a concert. Next level fame right there. Speaking of getting the crowd involved, I don't know if this was during a technical difficulty, but they talk about how they've always wanted to try this thing with doing like a wave with light sticks, and it was really cool. They're just so good off the cuff. This wasn't like planned, to my knowledge. They're just like having fun.
Wait, someone please upload that on social media so we can see it.
Upload it on social media. I got you, KATSEYE. Hope you see this video. That was a really fun moment. Again, just shows that they don't need to be like perfectly scripted. For a newer group, I just am so impressed by that because, you know, it would be one thing to just like memorize your choreography, memorize like your set list and everything you want to say, kind of like not off the cuff, but making it seem like every song you have like a couple lines that you're going to talk about. Like you did the milkshake and you go, oh, you ready for something sexy? And then they do it. But this shows right here that they are confident up on stage in front of thousands of people to say, hey, let's try something. It may bomb. It may be awesome, but we're going to try it because we are confident. And that light stick moment was a fun crowd interaction there. We got into, I think this was maybe the first song that I learned from KATSEYE. This is amazing. Everybody knows this song. Stay tuned for the dance break too. Holy cow. Crazy acrobatics. Oh, and then the chairs. This is such a crazy part. The splits on chairs, are you kidding me? Such an epic moment. with the streamers. Blew my mind. Sometimes you go to a concert that you're really anticipating of a group that you really like, you're really excited to see, key songs and stuff. But the fact that they go above and beyond with crazy dance breaks like that, like I hope this video does that justice. I think you really had to be there, but I hope that highlighted a little bit of just how crazy the acrobatics are, how they just totally rock a stage. They own the stage. They take a song that a lot of people know and a lot of people love, but just like make it way better through all these visuals. Sometimes you'll go to a concert of a group you really like and go, cool, I got to see that song live. But I got to feel this song live. That was so impressive, the way that energy was in the venue for Gabriela. And we just continue on as we're getting closer to the end of the show. I mean, that energy, it started high from song one, that introduction, and it just like crept up and up and up. Sometimes there's dips in energy throughout a show as well, but this one just like kept going up. Can't even believe it. What do we have next? M.I.A. The other thing I love about this performance right here is that it shows their confidence in their abilities to be on the stage by themselves. You a lot of times see them as a unit, which is great. They've got great teamwork, great camaraderie, but the fact that they're able to still be the same rock star performers individually on the stage just shows how well-rounded they are too. They don't need to rely to hide in a group. They all stand out, even when they're in a group, but stand out and just show their abilities individually as well. I thought that was awesome. Again, that energy is just continuing to ramp as we get towards the end. They ended the show with definitely now my favorite song from KATSEYE. Again, I know that this, from a month ago when I bought this ticket, I knew that this was going to be the highlight of my experience last night. But to be there, I've said it like 3 times. Nothing could have prepared for how I was going to feel, like this explosion in my brain when Gnarly hit. Oh my gosh.
They could describe everything one single word. Like bubble tea, Tesla, fried chicken, party in the Hollywood Hills, this song. Oh my God, the new beat. Oh my God, is this real? Oh, we in a set tonight, gang. What we going on tonight? My God, this song is so lit. Congratulations, fabulous gang. Jealous of my mention?
They absolutely crushed it. Are you kidding me?
Thank you.
When you thought gnarly couldn't get any more gnarly, with just, again, the dance breaks were the highlight of this concert experience for me. The girls' performances in the dance breaks, I should say. But oh my gosh, the way that they planned this concert to just like have like surprises throughout it and just keep the energy high. They did not rely on the virality of their songs to say, hey, we know you love the song. We're just going to perform it in the duration of it on Spotify or whatever. We're going to like extend it, make it more fun, make it more wild. And Gnarly was the epitome of that experience for me. My goodness. They came out with 2 encore songs. We get into Touch first. They're literally like mirroring each other. There's not a single like hair out of place with each member. They are so in sync. I really, again, encourage you to watch the Netflix docuseries on the formation of this group. One of the things that I really learned about kind of the typical K-pop formula for creating these types of groups is there is so much that goes into it beyond just singing and dancing and have a fun personality. Truly, it goes to your facial expressions, the way your eyes look, everything. If you look at that performance, like this is getting towards the end of a show. They're just staying so in the pocket, so fierce. They're not showing any sense of tiredness at all. 2/3 of the way through their tour, they're just completely on, completely rocking it. Their energy, oh my gosh, they must like do crazy workouts or something because the stamina that they have to do to keep thousands of people engaged for that amount of time is so impressive. The last song of the encore of the whole show is definitely a favorite of mine. I was really excited to get to see My Way. I love Sophia's voice in this so much. Ending there on top of the stage, it was this like amazing victory moment. The song is epic. They have this experience of the San Francisco Night 1 show to hold on to forever because they absolutely succeeded, exceeded all expectations. They're going to the ends of the earth to show people that they earn their spots in KATSEYE and the spots in people's hearts and minds as they enjoy their music and all that they have to offer as performers. I am beyond impressed. I love that shot down there too. I almost get emotional hearing that song. I Did It My Way. You know, it just goes back to talking about how you gotta take a chance on yourself in life. You have to do it your way. You have to believe in yourself, even when not everybody does. And these girls, from the beginning of their journey going into that audition, they had to believe in themselves because the unlikeliness of getting into KATSEYE, to overcome the odds, had to be just so difficult mentally, physically, spiritually. So the fact that you're seeing them on stage performing a song with that message at the end of the tour, the end of the concert rather, was just really powerful. Almost like, I don't know if it was just me or if a lot of people watching that moment there, it made me think of that docuseries and going, the beginning when you see, like, I remember seeing Sophia really early on, like in episode 1, and then seeing where she is now. It's cool to see that progression and how much effort that they had to put in. Effort just doesn't even do the work justice. Like, it's beyond effort. It's just absolutely amazing what these girls are doing, the positive messages they're spreading to the world. I can't wait to see what they do next. If you're going tonight, have a great time. If you already went, you already felt the magic that was in that live experience. And if you're going in another date, you're gonna have the best time as well. But I hope you keep coming back to the K-pop after party to enjoy music with me here. It's fun to have this space where I get to talk about, all the fun times I have at concerts, or just talk about, fun things that groups are coming out with. KATSEYE, oh my gosh, they're gonna have a permanent fixture here at the K-pop after party. Again, even if not typical K-pop, they're a super powerful girl group that are just doing incredible things, and I can't wait to see what they do next. So until next time, keep coming back, but have a great night, and we'll see you soon.